Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's video I'll be talking about being 15 years old and pregnant slash some advice. So guys, just stick around for the video.
You ask me, I bet I want it. I guess I'ma beg for it. Your body looks better on me, cause it gets wetter for me. Won't you beg for me? Won't you beg? Watch me beg.
Story. So basically I was in high school. I was 15 years old. Was supposed to go in 10th grade that year. Then I found out I was pregnant by I missed in my period, and I didn't know that it's like my period. It comes like for 7 days or so, and it could go away. But that whole month it didn't came any time at all. So in June, that was in June 2017. So it didn't came, guys, and I didn't know what to do. I was having like drowsy symptoms, like I was not always tired, like I was so tired. I didn't have any nausea, none of that. I was just drowsy, no period. So but I watched it and I said maybe it's gonna come, because most of the time if you say your period is not gonna come, it come afterwards. So I was watching to see if it was gonna come, guys, but it didn't came. It didn't, my period didn't came none at all. So the other 2 weeks I waited and I told my mom like my period hadn't come yet, and she was like, okay, then just wait and see if it's gonna end up come. So it then came again the whole week, the next weekend, the other week it came. So I went to my mom and I was like, my period haven't come as yet again. And she was like, maybe if something's wrong and you take a pregnancy test, you can be pregnant. But I didn't want her to talk about nothing about pregnancy, because remember I was just 15 years old in high school. What can I do with a baby? But basically she said to me, okay, let's go to the store and we're going to buy a pregnancy test. She went to the store and at a pharmacy and she bought a pregnancy test, and she came home, but it was a cheap pregnancy test, so I don't know, it didn't really show all the what it's supposed to show. So she came home with it and she opened it up, and I didn't know anything about pregnancy tests at the time because I never took one before. So she opened up and it had this little cube in it, and you pee in a cup and you're supposed to suck up the pee and drop it on the little square thing, pregnancy test. So I did that and it stayed there about for 5 seconds or so, and then it started loading, and then I see the popped up line, like one line popped up and it was negative, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not pregnant. And she was like, you can't be sure that you're not pregnant because one line can pop up and you're not in your pregnancy basically. So she said to me she's gonna make me take another pregnancy test. So that was the Saturday we took the test, and she called my cousin and she was like, can you bring my pregnancy test to me, please? I took a break, come on, and it didn't came up positive. So my cousin said to her, okay, I'm gonna bring the pregnancy test to you. So the Sunday after I finished eating dinner and everything, my cousin popped up and she was like, here's a pregnancy test, and she gave it to my mom, and my mom handed it to me and she was like, go into the bathroom and take the test. And I took up a plastic cup and I peed in it. It was a test like you just dip it in the in the pee basically. The test was not to drop, it was to dip in the pee because like an expensive test. So I took out the test out of the wrapper and I was so nervous, guys. I didn't want to dip it in the pee because I know that if it was 2 lines, I would be died. I would be just gone, guys. I don't know what to do. But if it was 2 lines, I don't know what to do. Because maybe I'm 15 years old. I'm 15 years old, guys. What am I gonna do? So I took out the test and I put it in the pee, and it asks for a couple seconds to wait before it reveals what's on it, if you're pregnant or not. So I took some tissue and I pulled up the test and put it on the little break care, like what I had in my house. So anyways, she told me to carry the test to her and it was finished basically. So when I didn't want to ravel off the test, basically none at all, I didn't want to take out the paper of the test, because if I saw that it was 2 lines, everything was going to be going through my mind. Like, anyways, I took off the tissue off of it, and when I looked at it, it was 2 lines, but one was very, very bright and one was dull. So I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. It's one line's gone. It's just negative. So anyways, I ended the test, and she was like, she took the test and she looked at me and she was like, you're pregnant. So I was like, no, no, no. not pregnant. It was two. It was one line on it. She said, no, one is better and one is still you're pregnant. Basically, facts. So I started to cry. I was like, what am I gonna do? I disappointed you. All my dreams and goals are gone and all that. So I was crying and she was breaking down in tears, and she was like, you did this, so you have to fix it. Basically, I'll help you out. And she was like, I'll be there for you. And she was demotivating me same way, and she was very shocked. She was disappointed in me. Basically, guys, deep down she was disappointed in me. So the next day we went to the clinic because she didn't know for far along I was. So she went to the clinic and we went in, and when the doctor was supposed to examine me, they asked me how old am I, and I was like, I'm 15 years old. They said, no, 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 we can't do that at this clinic because this clinic is only for teenagers, like 18 and up, and adults. So she had to take me to Soka. So they gave me a letter to go to Sissoko. So when I went to Sissoko, that's basically for the teenagers, the underage teens that's pregnant at early age. So when I went to Sissoko, when I went in, everything was going through my mind. Like the people's gonna say, when I'm 15 years old, they're gonna bash me, they're gonna say all kind of things about me being pregnant at 15 years old. But I still went in, and when I went in, the lady, she wrote down my name, she wrote down all my statements, and then she told me to went into another room where they do a urine test and do a pregnancy test on me. So they said that everything was positive. So they took me to another room and they started asking me some questions about what happened and all that stuff. And they gave me a statement. So when we were leaving, they gave us a paper to go to the women's center. That's for also young girls that's pregnant at a young age. It's a school basically to help the young teenagers to continue with their lesson, BCX and stuff. So I went the other morning to the school, me and my mom. And when we went in, they registered me to the school. They asked me a couple questions, also basically on the pregnancy. And guys, I was so afraid to be going to the women's center school because people were gonna say, you're young, you don't even live any life, and then you're gonna have a baby, blah, blah, blah. People have a lot of stuff to say about you. They always try to pull you down. They don't try to encourage you and say that if you're young, you know you're young and you're pregnant, just keep on motivating you, make it in life. They don't say stuff like that. They just bash you and they just say all kind of crap to just put you down, but it didn't work for me. So guys, I went to the women's center and they gave me a paper again to go to the clinic. That's the clinic I'm gonna be booked at and everything. So when I went down, they sent me to Jubilee Clinic. When I went down to Jubilee Clinic, I had to sit outside to wait for the clinic was open. So when I went inside, they put me on this long bench at the side for newcomers, people that's just coming that are pregnant. And they called us and said, the lady called us, the nurse called us and said, come. And when I sat down, she said, so she asked me all the questions about the pregnancy and asked me everything, baby father name, asked me how I got pregnant and everything like that. And when she said to me that, go into that little room that had the such and such door, and she was like, you're gonna do a urine test, you're gonna do a blood test to see how far along you are the pregnancy is, okay? So when I went and I do the pregnancy test, I do the blood test and the urine test again, everything came up good, and the blood test was good, the urine test was good, but the pregnancy test was still positive. So I started a clinic, and basically I was going to the women's center. Actually, I started a clinic and I was going to school. So like I go to school every week, every day. It's only Sundays and Saturday I don't go. But like I have clinic like every 2 weeks or 1 week until they stop me on 1 week when I was like 6 to 7 months or in the next trimester is going up. So I went and I made lots of friends at the women's center. They were really, really nice to me. They were good to me and all that stuff. And the teachers, they were really, really good. They motivate you and they encourage you to do big in life, be pregnant and having your child, and telling you a lot of successful things. So I enjoy being there, and they teach us a lot of skills and all that stuff. So guys, let's get into the juicy part now. When it was time for me to give birth. Okay, one day I was at my mom's workplace and I feel like this numbing contraction is going on. But it was getting very, very nagging, and it was consistent and all that stuff. So she took me to the hospital and everything, took me in, they examined me and they said that it's just a Braxton his contraction. It's not really a really contraction. But when I went to clinic the other week, they had to sweep me because they said that my uterus was not fit and stretching enough. So guys, I went through a lot being a teenager pregnant because remember your body's not very developed and all that stuff. So when it was time for me to give birth, I was in my home one day, in my house one day. I finished eating and all that stuff. I was laying down watching TV. I ended up fell asleep and woke up back watching TV. Then I feel like my belly button was numb, like it was hurting me very badly. So I said to my mom, like, Mom, I said to my mother, like, I don't feel good, my belly don't feel right, it feels very heavy and stiff. So she said to me, like, we have to go to the hospital or something because you can be having a contraction, but it's not really that bad as yet. So anyway, she called my aunt and they ready me and they put me into the taxi and we all went to the hospital. When I went to the hospital, they put me into the room, they examined me and said like I was at 2 centimeters dilated, and they told me to go to the bathroom and bathe off and put a Canadian. When I was on the ward, I was 2 centimeters, guys, 2 centimeters. I didn't move a centimeter all in the hospital for 3 days. I didn't move any centimeter. I was at 2 centimeters for 3 days straight. That's so shocking. That was discomfortable. That was frustrating. That was so hard for me, guys. Anyways, they tell me that they came to my bed one day and they said that I'm supposed to be induced labor because I was have high blood pressure and sugar at the same time. So they said I don't need to be induced because they can't do a C-section on me or nothing like that. So when they put me in the induction room, they put on the drips and all those stuff to give me the induced pain. And guys, you see, when someone is inducing the pain, it's not it's really hard. I'm telling you, it was very difficult for me, and now I pushed out a bouncing baby boy. He is now 1 year old and 8 months. And guys, if any one of you out there going through what I went through as a teenager, don't be like just say that you're just gonna be just done with it, you're gonna just stop what you're gonna do, what this blah blah blah, things are running through your brain like you're crazy and all that stuff. Guys, just sit down one day, take a step and just realize what you're gonna picture your future to be, because one child or any child cannot stop your future from flowing. Once, if God didn't want you to bear a child, He wouldn't have made you bear a child. So babies are blessings from God. But guys, if you're out there and you're going through the same situation that I went through as a young teen, don't be saying that you're not gonna make it. Don't be saying that you're just gonna be left on one spot all the time. You have to brush off yourself, get up, brush off yourself, pick up what you left from, and just keep on going. Because guys, the world is not the end. It's not where you start, it's where you end. So if anybody out there that's been single parent, being with the baby father and all that stuff, you can still motivate yourself by being who you are and don't be anything different from what you are. You're gonna be walking around pregnant, people are gonna be saying things about you, but you just don't think about people. Think about you and your child. Just think about what you're gonna be when you have your child, what you're gonna achieve and all of those stuff, guys. So if you're out there, just listen what I'm saying to you guys. It's just a little advice for everyone out there that is pregnant, if you're pregnant, and to all the girls out there that is not pregnant as yet, don't move towards that way, just move backwards, because if you move forward into being pregnant, it's going to be difficult for you and you're going to be broken up, your parents are going to be disappointed, some of you guys, and you're not going to achieve what you really want to achieve basically from not being pregnant. So guys, if you are out there and you're not pregnant, just try to do your book work, keep positive, keep focused, and just leave babies alone for the future. But if you're out there and you're pregnant, just motivate yourself and know that you can do it. Whenever comes away to your way, you can motivate yourself and you can go through, you can have a baby, you can go to your labor, you can go to delivery, everything. Just keep positive, guys. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell down below so that you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And you can follow me on all my social media. Follow me on Instagram at nunuslade_, and follow me on Snapchat at unpredictable kamz, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. And thanks. And just keep on supporting, guys. Love you all. Bye.